Hey guys, we saw a lane swap in IG versus JDG. Lane swaps are something which are pretty much dead. They're really bad right now. There's so many systems to stop them, but some champions can still make it work. One of these champions is Sion. Why can Sion make it work? And that's because he can solo two jungle camps. In the IG series, YSKM actually completely messed this up and was only able to do the blue buff. So I'm going to show you how to do two camps. It's pretty easy, but maybe teams have not realized that you can still do two camps. Jungle changed in Season 13 and YSKM absolutely butchered this. He was only able to kill the blue. He gets it to around 300 HP before going into the passive, and that's not enough to get you to your second camp. You need to survive the first camp, whether it be a buff or a smaller camp, and then you go on to the second camp, execute on that one, and then kill it with a passive. Why did he struggle this? And that's because he literally did zero kiting, sat the autoing, no fully charged Q. It was completely terrible. So I'm going to show you how to do these clears. I'm not going to talk too much in this video. I'm just going to show you the basic clears. So we're going to start with the blue buff. So this is W start for clearing blue and then going Gromp after. I'm going to show you the two clears which involve starting blue and red first, as these are more likely the go-to clears. You want to make sure you get the buff. If you get the second camp, you get the second camp, but the main priority is getting the buff. However, I will talk about this later. I think that this is probably wrong. So doing this, you just take W, kite as best you can. I'm not the best at kiting, so you could probably save more HP, and it's not even close to being lethal, but I'm not the best at kiting. I did this at 7 a.m. Yeah, it's not the best thing I've ever done in my life, but all you want to do is just keep moving around. Make sure to use your W damage. You don't just want the shield to expire, so you want to take a couple autos, make sure you get that damage, and as soon as you finish the camp, run over to the next one, die as quickly as possible, and then one-shot it in your passive. And this clear was 1 minute. This is taking normal runes. 1 attack speed, 1 AD, 1 armor. It takes 1 minute, and that was me being, I don't know, maybe not optimal. And then you can also do this clear on the red side, of course. So that was blue and Gromp. And then this one is red into Krugs. Same thing again, start W, tank some shots. Make sure to use the damage. Keep kiting as best as you can. There's not much to it. All you want to do is just survive and get to your next one. And that's it. And again, this one takes about 1 minute. I should note that you can also do these clears with Q start. I did W because it's the easiest one, it's more noob friendly. You can do it with Q start if for some reason you feel like you need Q when you're getting back to the lane. Once you do the two camps, you'll be around half a level, so you won't need that many minions once you get at the tower. But if you think Q is better to stop them diving you or getting the first 3 minions so you hit level 2 faster, I don't know, for whatever reason you think Q might be the best option, I thought I'd just show you that the clear is possible with Q. It is a lot harder. It took me a few more tries to do this one. Again, my kiting is not great, and I did this when really tired. But it's just to show you that you can do it with Q. I don't advise doing this. I don't see any reason why you would do this. But here's the Q start clip. Okay, now we're going to be talking about the two clears I think you should do. These are the ones which involve starting at the lesser camps. So this involves starting at Wolves and Raptors. And the good thing about this one, you don't need any items. This is 0 items. You take Q, you do some fully charged Qs on the wolves, only hit the big one, don't need to hit the babies, don't need to kite, don't need to do anything. This is the most complete noob-friendly way of doing it, and it's the fastest by around 15 to 20 seconds depending on if you're doing blue or red. So all I'm doing is just altering this, and then I'm going to walk over to blue a little bit and then do a small Q just to finish them off. Now you don't want to be using fully charged Qs on the buffs because they're going to stun you and you want to die as fast as possible, so just blowing your load on the wolves is optimal here. And then you just get to blue, die, and then instantly kill it. And this is such a better way of doing it. It's 15 to 20 seconds faster. You can be doing it as a complete noob. You don't need to worry about kiting. You can do it fast. You can take Q. You can probably do it with W as well. It's just really easy way to do it, and you can do it on the Raptors. Of course, these camps are a little less value, being Raptors and Wolves. They're worth less gold than the Krugs and Gromp, but it's so much easier. And then, to me, there's no real risk you're going to be dying if there's some weird invade after the first camp onto the buff. But if for some reason you really think there are, I thought I would show the buff start ones. But for me personally, I think you should always be doing these Wolves and Raptor starts. A little less gold, but they're so much faster, you can get back to lane really fast. And that's the clear. So that's just there to conclude the video. I just wanted to show you all these clears. I think most people already knew these, but just seeing YSKM really mess it up kind of triggered me a little bit and maybe a little intrigued to see what the Season 13 jungle changes were like. But it's still possible, you can still do it quite fast. And I hope that if there are any lane swaps, everyone's able to do these two camp clears. And thanks for watching, and see ya.